Hi, everybody. Alright, so there's a new EU deal that forces refugees to actually return home via Greece and Turkey. And Turkey's having a shitfest trying to implement centers to receive these guys. Turkish authorities on Saturday raced to set up reception centers to process Syrian and other migrants 2 days ahead of implementation of a hugely controversial deal with the EU for them to be sent back from Greece to Turkish soil. Turkey's due to start receiving migrants who cross the Aegean Sea for EU member Greece from Monday, but so far details have been vague on how to transfer and how the transfer will be implemented, basically. Basically what it's saying is that work has now been started on a center in a major Aegean tourist resort of Kasmi in Izmir province, which faces the Greek island of Chios or Chios. That has been a major target for migrants, the town's mayor said Saturday. So there's a lot here. I'm not very familiar with Greece and the cities and the islands very much. But there's a lot happening. I mean, people are rerouting electricity cables and water pipes to these centers so they can process all these people. It's just a giant mess. You'd think that they would have this set up from the processing they did for these guys to be sent over. You think those same centers would be set up. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the center will have, or probably centers, will have tents for fingerprinting migrants, registering them, as well as sanitation facilities. But Turkish officials said such centers were not refugee camps, but processing points for which the migrants will be sent elsewhere as soon as possible. So I guess they're not sending them home, they're sending them elsewhere? That seems weird. Probably to the United States, more than likely. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, elsewhere would also include home. Which I can't believe that all these guys are existing, that all these families can send, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 or 5 loved ones abroad while half their countries are in chaos. So there's definitely got to be something there going on. Turkish media report said the Turkish Red Crescent, I believe that'd be similar to our Red Cross, is preparing to open a new refugee camp approximately for 5,000 people further inland in Menza in western Turkey. It's first outside of south and east of the country to accommodate the new influx. Turkish and EU leaders in March agreed on the deal for curbing the influx of migrants that plunged Europe into its biggest refugee crisis since WW2. Now, Turkey will host the processing centers for over 2.7 million refugees. So it looks like they're all going back, folks, or at least being scattered, but Turkey basically is hosting for 2.7 million. So I look at that, ladies and gentlemen, I see that they're actually going back. Maybe some of them, I'd say 40% are probably going home. Rest are probably going to another occupation country. But basically, Turkey's reprocessing them. So if you're sending them back over to get reprocessed, that probably means majority will end up home. Which means these big, bad, wannabe 20s and 30s guys that are military age that were sent over to basically cause trouble are now probably going to go fight ISIS and actually go get their damn countries back. I would hope. That's what I'd send them back for. I mean, here they show the children, but we know 60 to 70% of these guys, ladies and gentlemen, are going to basically be of that age group. So, looks like Rothschild, Soros, the Koch brothers, all the board members of the Earth as we know them to be. Looks like their deal just stunk out, ladies and gentlemen. And the EU forces a new deal which forces the refugees to return home or probably neighboring countries along with home as well. So this is a big one, folks. I told you it was going to turn around soon. I guaranteed you it was going to soon enough. This may only be one of several of these deals to be made, but I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, this is happening. Thank you.